You've probably heard it before. People say milk is healthy, it makes your bones strong, it's good for your body, and it's often recommended for the elderly so they can stay fit and avoid bone loss. But what if I told you? Milk can actually be harmful for seniors. Yes, you heard that right. Milk, the drink we've always been told is packed with calcium and protein, actually has a darker side, especially when it's consumed by older adults. More and more studies are now questioning whether milk is truly safe for the elderly. Now, before you get scared or suddenly decide to stop drinking milk, let's take it slow and break things down together. I'm going to explain everything clearly and calmly, because the goal of this video is not to scare you, but to give you a complete understanding, so you can make the right decision for yourself or for your parents or grandparents at home. Let's start with the basics. Why is milk considered important in the first place? Milk is widely known as a great source of calcium, and calcium is essential for keeping our bones strong. This is especially important for seniors who are more at risk of osteoporosis. Milk also contains vitamin D, protein, fat, and other nutrients. So it's no surprise that it's often given to the elderly as a kind of natural supplement. But here's the thing. The human body doesn't work the same way at 70 as it did at 30. As we age, many seniors start to develop digestive problems. One of the most common is lactose intolerance. That's when the body can no longer digest lactose, the natural sugar found in milk. What does that lead to? Bloating, nausea, diarrhea, stomach cramps, you name it. And no, this isn't rare. In fact, about 70% of people in the world have some level of lactose intolerance, and the percentage is even higher in the elderly. So imagine this. They drink milk thinking it will make them healthier, but every time they drink it, they're stuck running back and forth to the bathroom. That's not healthy. That's ironic. And let's talk about calcium. A lot of people think the more calcium, the better. But that's not true. Too much calcium can build up in the body and cause calcification of the blood vessels. In other words, the arteries become harder and stiffer, and that can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, or even stroke. And seniors, they're the group most vulnerable to those complications. Milk is also often high in saturated fat. When consumed in large amounts, it can raise cholesterol levels, and high cholesterol is already a big problem for many older adults. It increases the risk of heart disease significantly. But wait, that's still not all. We also have to talk about hormones and antibiotics. Many commercial dairy farms use growth hormones to make cows produce more milk. But traces of those hormones can end up in the milk we drink. What happens when those hormones get into our bodies over time? That's still being debated. But some research suggests they could disrupt our endocrine system, the part of the body that manages hormones. And for seniors whose metabolism is already slowing down, this could be a real concern. Then there's the issue of inflammation. Some studies show that dairy products can trigger inflammation in certain people, especially those who are sensitive to milk proteins like casein or whey. And chronic inflammation? That's a known contributor to many degenerative diseases, including joint pain, gut issues, and even cognitive decline. Speaking of that, there's even some early research exploring the link between milk consumption and memory loss in older adults. While nothing is conclusive yet, it definitely gives us something to think about. Is milk really as safe for the elderly as we believe? Now, let's talk about some of the most common myths. Myth number 1. Drinking milk every day is a must to stay healthy. The truth? Not everyone needs milk. In fact, a lot of people feel better after cutting it out of their diet. What really matters is the nutrition, not where it comes from. Myth number 2. Milk is the only reliable source of calcium. Wrong. You can get calcium from lots of foods. Leafy green vegetables, nuts, seeds, small fish eaten with the bones, tofu, tempeh. All of those can be great alternatives, without the risk of lactose problems or excess saturated fat. Myth number 3. Milk helps you sleep better. Well, maybe for some. But for seniors with lactose intolerance or digestive issues, milk might actually cause discomfort at night. Instead of helping them sleep, it might keep them up with cramps or frequent bathroom trips. So, if milk isn't the best choice, how can the elderly maintain strong bones? Number 1. Still get enough calcium and vitamin D, but get it from natural foods and sunlight exposure. Number 2. Do light, regular exercise. Walking, yoga or Tai Chi can all help improve bone strength and balance. Number 3. Get regular checkups. Especially for seniors, it's important to monitor bone density and calcium levels. Number 4. Consider supplements if needed, but always consult a doctor or nutritionist first. Don't just guess. Now let's talk alternatives. What about plant-based milk? Plant-based milks can be a great option. As long as you choose the right ones, go for unsweetened versions and make sure they are fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Almond milk, oat milk, soy milk, all of these can be good choices. Just be careful with the labels. Some plant-based milks are loaded with sugar, flavors or preservatives, so don't assume they're healthy just because they say plant-based. And it's also important to have open conversations at home. Sometimes our elderly parents or grandparents drink milk simply because they've been told it's good, but they don't realize it's actually making them uncomfortable. So talk to them. Be gentle. Show them the alternatives. Help them understand. Because what really matters is quality of life. Seniors need comfort. They need energy. They need foods that nourish them, not food that causes side effects. So don't let old habits cause new problems. And finally, let's open our minds. Health is not black and white. What's popular isn't always what's best. And sometimes, the simple things turn out to be the most powerful. Thank you for listening all the way through. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to share it with your family, your friends, or anyone you care about. Because health is a shared responsibility, and knowledge can be the first step to a better life. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and keep learning. Because health is not just about age. It's about the choices you make every day.